What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am back to do my Week 5 NFL predictions. Now, Week 4 just ended tonight on Monday Night Football with the San Francisco 49ers defeating the Los Angeles Rams. So Week 4 is in the books, and we're now into Week 5 of the NFL season. So I'm very excited to do my Week 5 predictions for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record in Week 4 was a lot better than our Week 3 record, that is for sure. We went 8-8, so our 1-week losing streak is officially over. But this record is not a winning record, it's not a losing record, it's a 500 record. But I will take anything than a losing record. So hopefully in this video, we will get back on the winning track and start a brand new winning streak. Hopefully. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my Week 6 college football predictions video yet, definitely go check it out if you haven't, guys, because this is the second video of a combined 4-video day on the channel today and this week. So hopefully you guys will be able to watch this video and all the fantastic videos we got on deck on the channel in the month of October this year. And as always, show your support on the channel as always, guys, by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, and commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your NFL squads in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, pick the go. And if you're a huge fan of the NFL like myself and you're ready for Week 5 of the NFL season, welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is two. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into my Week 5 NFL predictions. Let's start off on Thursday Night Football with a showdown between the Indianapolis Colts heading 2 Mile High to face the Denver Broncos. Now, both teams are coming off losses in Week 4. Indianapolis is coming off their loss to the Tennessee Titans on Sunday, and Denver's coming off their loss on the road, losing to the Las Vegas Raiders. So, coming from me in this matchup on Thursday Night Football, Matt Ryan versus Russell Wilson. This one should be good, but coming from me, I am going to go with a little bit of an upset. I'm going to go with Matt Ryan and the Indianapolis Colts to rebound and bounce back on the road and defeat the Denver Broncos on Thursday Night Football. And now the very early Sunday slate for the second week in a row. It is being played at 6:30 here on the West Coast, 9:30 on the East Coast, because this game will be played in London, England for the second week in a row. And it is a huge NFC showdown, one of the big games in Week 5 of the NFL season between the New York Giants facing the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Giants are coming off their victory on Sunday at home, defeating the Chicago Bears, and Daniel Jones and the G-Men are looking to get it done here. Thursday, you have the Green Bay Packers coming off their victory on Sunday at home, defeating my New England Patriots in overtime, and Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are looking to get it done here as well. So coming from me in this huge NFC showdown, one of the big games in Week 5 of the NFL season being played in London, England, this one's going to be good. Daniel Jones versus Aaron Rodgers. Saquon Barkley versus Aaron Jones. This is a fantastic London showdown between these two NFC squads. But coming from me, I am going to go with the discount double check of Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers to get it done here and defeat the New York Giants in a shootout. And now the original Sunday slate, which starts at 10 a.m. here on the West Coast, 1 p.m. on the East Coast. Starting off with an AFC showdown between the Pittsburgh Steelers heading to Orchard Park to face the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers are coming off blowing a 20-10 lead at home, losing to the New York Jets. But the one thing that came out of that Pittsburgh Steelers loss is that the Steelers finally started Kenny Pickett. I've been saying it since Week 1, folks. Kenny Pickett is going to be the Steelers' future, because what he did at Pittsburgh in college, won him an ACC championship. He can get the Steelers wins in the NFL for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I got to say this right now. I think Mike Tomlin's coaching career is at stake this season, because if the Steelers continue to struggle like this, don't be surprised Mike Tomlin is out of Pittsburgh going into next season. But the Steelers are desperately looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. There's how you have the Buffalo Bills coming off their come-from-behind victory on Sunday, defeating the Baltimore Ravens after being down 20-3. They came all the way back and won that game, and the Bills are looking to continue winning ways and get it done at home. So coming from me in this AFC showdown, this one could be really good. If Kenny Pickett versus Josh Allen, this could be a really good quarterback showdown. But coming from me, I am going to go with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and the Buffalo Bills to get it done at home and defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now next matchup, it is another AFC showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers heading to the Dog Pound to face the Cleveland Browns. Now the Chargers are coming off their victory on Sunday over the Houston Texans, and Justin Herbert and the Bolts are looking to continue winning ways and get a victory on the road. Their side, you have the Cleveland Browns coming off their loss on Sunday on the road, losing to the Atlanta Falcons, and Jacoby Brissett and the Browns are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this AFC showdown, This one would have been good if it was Justin Herbert versus Deshaun Watson, but Deshaun Watson is still suspended until I think week 13, and so Jacoby Brissett has got to take command of the Browns till then. But coming from me, I am going to go with Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers to get it done on the road and get above 500 and defeat the Cleveland Browns in a shootout. And now the next matchup. It is a massive AFC East rivalry showdown between two teams that hate each other's guts. The Miami Dolphins heading to East Rutherford to face the New York Jets. Now the Dolphins are coming off their loss on the road on Thursday Night Football, losing to the Cincinnati Bengals. But the big story coming out of that game was the injury to Tua Tagovailoa, their star quarterback, who suffered a head and neck injury after dealing with a concussion the previous week against Buffalo. For some reason, the doctors thought that was just a back injury, so we're going to start him on Thursday, 4 days after the concussion. What the worst that could happen? Oh yeah, Tua Tagovailoa gets hurt in that game and is taken out on a stretcher. And now he's dealing with a concussion, and he will not be playing for the Dolphins this week. It will be Teddy Bridgewater running the show. And I know my good friend Joseph Collin on the Big Fight Field channel, who is a die-hard Miami Dolphins fan, is hopeful Teddy Bridgewater can take the reins until Tua Tagovailoa comes back, and they're looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. There's that of the New York Jets coming off their huge road victory after being down 20-10 in the third quarter, found a way to come back and beat Pittsburgh on Sunday. Zach Wilson, their big-time quarterback, came back and got it done for him, and the Jets are looking to get another big win this season, and they're looking to get it done at home against a hated AFC East rival. So coming from me in this AFC East rivalry showdown between these two hated squads, Teddy Bridgewater versus Zach Wilson. This one should be good, but coming from me, I am going to go with Teddy Bridgewater and the Miami Dolphins to rebound and bounce back on the road and defeat the New York Jets in a close one. Fins up. And now next matchup. It is an NFC South rivalry showdown between the Atlanta Falcons heading to Raymond James Stadium to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the Falcons are coming off their big home victory on Sunday, defeating the Cleveland Browns. Cordero Patterson and Marcus Mariota had a big game, and the Falcons are looking to get it done here on the road against an NFC South rival. There is side you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming off their loss on Sunday Night Football, losing to the Kansas City Chiefs. Tom Brady did have a big game with 3 touchdowns, but they were absolutely outscored by Mahomes and the Chiefs on Sunday night. And the Buccaneers are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this NFC South rivalry showdown, hopefully Brady will have some of his weapons back this week, so I am going to go with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to rebound and bounce back at home and defeat the Atlanta Falcons in a very close one. And now next matchup, it is a NFC North rivalry showdown between two franchises that do not like each other. The Chicago Bears heading to Minneapolis to face the Minnesota Vikings. Now the Bears are coming off their loss on Sunday on the road, losing to the New York Giants, and really Chicago is struggling coaching-wise. And I know my good friend Gamers Goon, who is a diehard Chicago Bears fan, vented his frustration in a video that there needs to be some changes in Chicago when it comes to the coaching, because it just seems like the coaching staff in Chicago have no balls. When it's close to the goal line, they just want to go safe and go for the field goal. When it comes to the Bears, that fan base wants wins. They don't want losses and missed opportunities. And I know the Bears are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. There is idea of the Minnesota Vikings coming off their victory on Sunday morning over the New Orleans Saints in London. Kirk Cousins had a big game, and the Vikings are looking to get it done here at home. So coming from me in the NFC North rivalry showdown, Justin Fields versus Captain Kirk Cousins. This one should be good. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Captain Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, and the Minnesota Vikings to get it done at home and defeat the Chicago Bears. And now the next matchup, it is an NFC showdown between my Seattle Seahawks heading to the Superdome to face the New Orleans Saints. Now my Seahawks are coming off their big win on Sunday, defeating the Detroit Lions. Geno Smith had a monster game. Rashad Penny, the former San Diego State Aztec, had a monster game on the ground. But the big question coming in for us Seahawks fans is, can Geno Smith continue that good run? I mean, we all know Geno Smith is a roller coaster quarterback. 1 week he has 3 touchdowns. The next week he might possibly have 3 interceptions. But my Seahawks are looking to continue winning ways and get it done on the road to get above 500. There is idea of the New Orleans Saints coming out their loss in London over the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday morning. And the Saints are desperately looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this NFC showdown, this one should be good. I mean, you got Geno Smith versus Jameis Winston, 2 dual-threat quarterbacks. You got Rashad Penny versus Alvin Kamara. You got DK Metcalf versus Michael Thomas. This one's going to be a good one. But coming from me, Hopefully, we don't get the shit Geno this week and we get the good Geno this week. So I am going to go with Geno Smith, Pete Carroll, and my Seattle Seahawks to get it done on the road and get back above 500 and defeat the New Orleans Saints. And our next matchup between the Tennessee Titans heading to the nation's capital to face the Washington Commanders. Now, both teams are coming out very different week 4s. Tennessee is coming out their victory at home over the Indianapolis Colts, and the Washington Commanders are coming out their loss on the road, losing to the Dallas Cowboys. So, coming from me in this matchup, I am going to go with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans to get it done on the road and defeat the Washington Commanders. And our next matchup, it is an AFC South rivalry showdown between the winless Houston Texans heading to Jacksonville to face the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the winless Texans are coming off another loss on Sunday, losing to the Los Angeles Chargers. That's the last time I picked Houston in a pick ever again. And the Texans are desperately looking for their first victory of the season, and they're looking to get it done here on the road against an AFC South rival. There is idea of the Jacksonville Jaguars coming off their loss on Sunday on the road, losing to the Philadelphia Eagles, and Trevor Lawrence and the Jags are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this AFC South rivalry showdown, will the Houston Texans finally get their first victory of the season this week? I don't think so. I am going to go with Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne Jr., and James Robinson and the Jacksonville Jaguars to rebound and bounce back at home and get above 500 and defeat the winless Houston Texans. And our next matchup, it is an NFC showdown between the San Francisco 49ers heading to Charlotte, North Carolina to face the Carolina Panthers. Now, the 49ers are coming off their big victory tonight on Monday Night Football, avenging their loss in last year's NFC Championship game, defeating the Los Angeles Rams, and Jimmy G Money and the 49ers are looking to continue winning ways and get a victory on the road. There is the idea of the Carolina Panthers coming off their loss on Sunday at home, losing to the Arizona Cardinals, and I gotta say this right now, and I think no Carolina Panthers fan would disagree with me. They need to fire Matt Rule as soon as possible. He is making that team even worse than the Panthers were before. I mean, he just is incompetent of making decisions. I mean, and the fact that this Panthers team hasn't been the same team since Ron Rivera was there, when Cam Newton was quarterback. This team just cannot catch a fucking break. And I feel bad for a lot of longtime Carolina Panthers fan, like my good friend Showstopper TV, who has been a Panthers fan for a long time. And seeing his team just struggle year after year, coach after coach. They need something. They need an injection of something. They need a coach that has balls and a coach that can actually win. And I'm gonna repeat it again. They need to fire Matt Rule as soon as possible. And I know Panthers fans around the world would agree with me. And the Panthers are desperately looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this NFC showdown, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy G Money versus Baker Mayfield. This one should be good, but coming from me, I'm going to go with Jimmy G Money and the San Francisco 49ers to get it done on the road and defeat the Carolina Panthers. And now the next matchup. It is a huge NFC showdown, one of the big games in week number 5 of the NFL season between the Dallas Cowboys heading to SoFi Stadium to face the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Los Angeles Rams. Now the Dallas Cowboys are coming off their big victory at home over the Washington Commanders on Sunday, and I gotta say it, ooh, what a rush is Cooper Rush as the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Who would have thought Cooper Rush is undefeated as the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys? And I gotta say it, Dak who? Do the Cowboys fans want Dak back as their starting quarterback? Or is Cooper Rush the answer the Cowboys have been looking for? And the Cowboys are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory on the road against the reigning Super Bowl champs. There is idea of the Los Angeles Rams coming off their loss tonight on Monday Night Football to the San Francisco 49ers. And Matthew Stafford and the Rams are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this huge NFC showdown, one of the big games in week number 5 of the NFL season, Cooper Rush versus Matthew Stafford. This one should be really good. But coming from me, I think Dallas and Cooper Rush's run of winning runs out here. I am going to go with Matthew Stafford, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, and the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Los Angeles Rams, to rebound and bounce back at home and defeat the Dallas Cowboys in a shootout. And now next matchup between the Detroit Lions heading to Gillette to face my New England Patriots. Now the Lions are coming off their loss on Sunday to my Seattle Seahawks, but I have to give Detroit a hell of a lot of credit. They kept up with Seattle all the way up to the end, and Jared Goff had a monster game on with 3 big touchdowns, and the Lions are looking to get back on the winning track and get a victory on the road. Their side, you have my New England Patriots coming off their loss on Sunday on the road in overtime, losing to the Green Bay Packers, but I will have to say I was very impressed with our our third-string quarterback, Bailey Zappi, out of Western Kentucky, the quarterback we drafted in the draft. And he did pretty well in his debut. And with this upcoming week, we don't know the condition of Brian Hoyer. We know Mac Jones is going to be out for a couple more weeks. I wouldn't mind to see Bailey Zappi play a full game as the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots. And our running game was pretty damn consistent against Green Bay on Sunday. Our defense stepped up, but I'm hopeful Bailey Zappi could be the starter this week so we can see what he's got. But my Patriots are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup between these 1 and 3 squads looking to rebound and bounce back this week, Jared Goff versus possibly Bailey Zappi. This one should be interesting, but coming from me, I am hopeful Bailey Zappi is the starting quarterback because I want to see what he's got. And I am going to go with my New England Patriots to rebound and bounce back at home and defeat the Detroit Lions in a very, very close one. And now next matchup, it is a huge NFC showdown, and it's the Battle of the Birds between the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles heading to Glendale to face the Arizona Cardinals. Now the Eagles are coming off their big victory at home after being down in that game, defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Philadelphia Eagles are the only undefeated team left in this NFL season. And Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are looking to fly high and once again and get it done on the road and remain undefeated. There's the idea of the Arizona Cardinals coming off their road victory on Sunday over the Carolina Panthers. Kyler Murray had a big game, and their defense definitely stepped up. Even though I heard J.J. Watt's heart stopped, and he had to get his heart back. He had to get his heart rebeating, and he actually tweeted about saying his heart stopped for a couple minutes, but he's going to play, and he actually played in that game on Sunday. That's pretty crazy. And the Cardinals are also looking to fly high, and they're looking to get it done at home. So coming from me in this huge NFC showdown and the Battle of the Birds, this one could be really fun because you got two dual-threat quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray, and both former Oklahoma Sooner quarterbacks. This one's going to be fun for me as a longtime Sooners fan between these two fantastic quarterbacks. But coming from me, I am going to go with Jalen Hurts and the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles to fly high and get it done on the road and remain undefeated and defeat the Arizona Cardinals in a quarterback shootout. And now the Sunday night matchup. It is a huge AFC North rivalry showdown between two franchises that do not like each other. The reigning AFC champions and the reigning AFC North champions, the Cincinnati Bengals, heading to Baltimore to face the Baltimore Ravens. Now the Bengals are coming off their big victory at home on Thursday Night Football with the white jerseys defeating the Miami Dolphins. And Joe Burrow and the Bengals are looking to get it done here on the road on Sunday Night Football against a hated AFC North rival. There's the idea of the Baltimore Ravens coming off their collapse on Sunday, losing to the Buffalo Bills after blowing a 20-3 lead, and a lot of people have been talking with John Harbaugh about that decision to not going for it, not taking the field goal, not taking the points when they were at the goal line late in the fourth quarter. And I definitely would agree with the people saying that, because again, if you're at the goal line and the game's on the line and it's fourth down, take the points. Don't get greedy. If you have to get greedy, get it when the game is on the line. I get it. You want to have a touchdown lead other than a field goal lead. I totally get that. But when it comes to the Buffalo Bills, if you have them, you put them down. I don't care. You take any points you can get. And once again, Lamar Jackson is still not getting paid by this franchise, and I'm going to continue to say it. Baltimore better pay Lamar Jackson what he deserves, because he is keeping Baltimore in this AFC North race with his legs and his arm. And the Ravens are desperately looking to rebound and bounce back at home on Sunday night against the reigning AFC champions. So coming from me in this AFC North rivalry showdown on Sunday Night Football, this one's going to be good. Joe Burrow versus Lamar, pay me Jackson. This one's going to be a really good one on Sunday night. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, and the Cincinnati Bengals to get it done on the road and defeat the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Football in a shootout. And now the Monday night matchup that will go against Monday Night Raw. It is a AFC West rivalry showdown between two franchises that don't like each other either. The Las Vegas Raiders heading to Arrowhead to face the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Vegas Raiders are coming off their first victory of the season on Sunday at home, defeating the Denver Broncos. And the Raiders are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory on the road on Monday Night Football against their hated AFC West rivals. There's the idea of the Kansas City Chiefs coming off their big victory on Thursday Night Football over Tom Brady's Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Patrick Mahomes had a big game. They outscored Tom Brady and the Bucs in that game on Sunday night, and the Chiefs are looking to continue winning ways and remain in first place in the AFC West with a victory on prime time. So coming from me in this AFC West rivalry showdown on Monday Night Football, I am going to go with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs to get it done at home and defeat the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday Night Football. And those are my Week 5 NFL predictions. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below. Who do you see winning in week number 5 of the NFL season? Do you see any upsets happening? And let me know who is having a great year in the AFC in your opinion and who is having a great year in the NFC in your opinion. Let me know all of your picks and your predictions. And as always, represent your NFL teams in the comment section. Even if they're having a rough year like the Houston Texans or having an amazing year like the Philadelphia Eagles, still represent them in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to me, because comments and your opinions are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching my Week 5 NFL predictions today. Again, thank you guys so very much for all the support. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We are getting dangerously close to 1,100 subscribers on the channel, and I cannot say thank you enough, guys. Again, thank you guys for all your support. Truly blessed to have you guys part of this family, this dangerous alliance. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you guys waiting for? If you're a fan of professional wrestling, when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, the WWE, and Ring of Honor, and you're a fan of professional sports when it comes to the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball, the NFL, and college football, super kick that subscribe button, folks. It's free, and you become part of this bigger, dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys hopefully this week for my official New Japan Pro Wrestling's Declaration of Power 2022 predictions, Switchblade Tamatonga 2, Ishimori Kushida 3, Okada Jonah 2, and Shingo ELP 2, and hopefully this Thursday for my official 2022 Major League Baseball postseason, American League and National League wildcard predictions. Later days, guys, and peace.